Greetings, folks. Look, we now need to have a serious chat about farming with Micheál Martin and the new Minister for Agriculture, because I have spoken to farmers over the last 2 weeks and now yesterday after the carnage that happened with the results of the storms. Some farmers' mental health is now at a breaking point because lots of farmers, one farmer I was speaking to lost 10 of his cattle when the roof of his shed came in, and you know, the insurance company are now trying to get out of it, saying it was an act of God and they're not going to compensate him. He got onto the Department of Agriculture and they are going to do absolutely nothing for him. And, you know, while some farmers have insurance for everything, for fences, for, you know, for their sheds, and they're well covered, some farmers don't. They don't have a clue about it. And, you know, this is wrong now that the government aren't going to step in. So I'm imploring now with the government to step in, because there are farmers now, we'll say, that are milking, say, 130 cows there. And, you know, a farmer at night now, at this time of year, could be calving, you know, 10 cows a night and, you know, doing it on their own 7 nights a week. That's not sustainable. There are farmers that I'm meeting and they said, Michelle, we haven't time to talk to you. We haven't time to eat. We're so busy and we can't get any help. We've paid into this fund for Farm Relief Service, and then when we go and try and access to pay a Farm Relief Service, there's no one available to work. And why is all this happening? Because we've exported all our best stuff, all our good young people that, you know, there are farmers' sons and daughters gone to Australia who loved farming in Ireland and wanted to be farmers but saw no future in it. And look, where were we, you know, in the last 2 weeks when the country was, counties and communities were nearly shut down and closed off for 7 days? It was the farmers that got us out of trouble in our communities, not the county councils, not the government. It was our farmers. So look, if what has happened anywhere else in the world, we'd be sending humanitarian aid and we'd be raising money, and no better people than the Irish to donate generously to natural disasters around the world. But this is our own natural disaster now in this country with our farmers. And, you know, between all the red tape and the bullshit that farmers now have to put up with, it's absolutely impossible to be a farmer in this country. And, you know, I grew up on a farm myself, and I can totally empathise with what farmers are going through now, but this is a different level altogether, because they have no help, they've no access to help, there's no one helping them out, you know, even filling out these forms and everything. And, you know, their payments are being delayed and they're being sent back to them. And, you know, farmers do, you know, in Ireland are the backbone of our economy, and if the farmer is down, the country is down. So Micheál Martin, you need to cop on now and wake up to farmers. Now, in relation to my video on Atlas House, a lot of people now have made contact with me in relation to other events that have occurred there. So if anyone else wants to get in contact with me, please do so, and I will highlight the issues. We note now that the government are going to put a pause button on sending the male migrants, the 250 of them, I believe, into the Golf Hotel in Ballybunion for a few months to let the Ukrainians there to finish out in the year term. I'd like now Anton Tracy to make an apology to the 150 people that peacefully protested outside the Golf Hotel. And I'd also like for him to make a statement as to what he now proposes to do in, you know, will he still look to seek to house these male migrants in June? Now, I've also a question to ask Tom O'Driscoll. There's an Irish college school down in Ballybunion, down near the golf club, and it's ready to go. There's bunk beds and everything put in there, and I would like him to make a formal statement now, because people have come to me and they're very concerned that he may use this now to house male migrants, and he might come back to me on that because local people are very concerned, particularly people that are living nearby. Look, we need to preserve our tourist towns on the Wild Atlantic Way. Ballybunion is an amazing, has an amazing beach and a world-class golf course, and, you know, the people just want to preserve their community and, you know, just be safe. in their communities. Look, I've put up the video that was taken down. TikTok apologised to me, and it's back up again now for anyone that wants to see it. It was yesterday's TikTok. It got over 225,000 views. And, you know, I've contacted TikTok now because there's political interference going on now with people interfering on my TikTok platform, and I'm a stickler now. I'm going to get to the root of that as well. And look, folks, anyone that voted for me in the general election, will you please give me an email to info@michellekeane.ie, because I'm on a mission now to find out where my votes have gone, and it's getting very close now. And I'm onto something huge, which will be fantastic for the democracy of this country. And so please get in contact with me. And look, I'm Michelle Keane. I'm keen on my country. And look, we need to look out for each other now, because there's a storm again, I believe, coming tomorrow evening and Sunday. And we need to be vigilant and look out for our communities. Gora Míle Maith Agaibh.